AskReddit by Cows 1999. What are you old enough to remember? The national anthem playing when the channel stopped broadcasting. Then TV snow. It is now safe to turn off your computer. I kept looking for that years after it was no longer a thing. Smoking or none? And it didn't make any difference because they were in the same room. Party line on the home phone and occasionally listening in on the neighbors' calls. My grandparents had one. It sat in the phone cubby at the foot of the stairs. I also remember my grandfather's teeth in a glass in the bathroom. Blockbuster. What a glorious time. Walking the new releases wall, deciding what to watch. Paying $42 in late fees when you find the tape under your car seat. Good times. Having a computer room. Our house at the time was 3 bedrooms, but the third bedroom was tiny, meant as a nursery. Rather than give one kid a real bedroom and his brother the Harry Potter closet, we put them in the bigger bedroom together and the little room was the Sega room. The OJ trial. I was in 5th grade. I genuinely thought that he was innocent when he was found not guilty. I thought that was how the justice system worked. Picking up the phone, dialing 0, and talking to live operator. I remember getting scolded by the operator for something. I don't remember why. When you had to wait till after 9 PM to make cell calls. And paper text. Miss Cleo commercials. Seeing those commercials as a kid, I was really confused by the "for entertainment only" disclaimer. I thought it meant only like actors and musicians, entertainers, were supposed to call her. Having to put the TV on channel 3, sometimes channel 2, to play a video game. AOL giving you discs for 1000 hours of free internet. I recently pulled mine out of storage. It's nice playing Duck Hunt again. Saw the Challenger explode live on TV either kindergarten or 1st grade. I spotted it while running errands. Well, that's not right. Big Y in the sky. JFK being elected president. I remember his funeral. The moon landing. I was 5. Apparently that was the day I started crawling. Everybody was crowded around the television, and I was in front of it, lapping up the attention that I thought was focused was on me. Ashtrays in restaurants smoking sections. They also had cigarette vending machines. Typewriters and phones with like 20-foot wires so you could walk around the kitchen and talk. Floppy disks. Which size? 8 inches, 5.25 inches or 3.5 inches? Putting a dime in a payphone. I remember when it went up to a quarter. Was a big deal. Video games where you couldn't save your progress. You had to dedicate pretty much your entire day to beating the game, and lots of times the system would just freeze randomly and you had to start over. And yet, as old as it is, Mega Man's password system was essentially a saved game feature. Ike. OG Zelda had a save feature. Watergate. I was a little kid at the time. I thought Watergate was some sort of flooding problem everyone was really concerned about. Slapping the TV or moving the antenna so you get a signal. It was annoying when you approach the antenna but your body causes the channel to come in perfectly. Then you have to make a guess and step back, only to see you made it worse. 9/11. Watch the second plane hit live. We were in grade 12 and a teacher ran in to tell our teacher to put the news on. Then we listened to Howard Stern broadcast live about it on our Walkman. Lol. Oklahoma City bombing. That was the first major tragedy I remember. I was like 10, I believe. And I remember exactly where I was when I watched the television coverage of McVeigh's execution. Rotary phones, kids riding bikes without helmets, pagers. You don't know what hanging up on someone unless you did it on a heavy ass big black phone with a 2-pound receiver. 10-cent candy bars. Buying a brown lunch bag full of candy for $1 before going on vacation.